Gerry is a great friend. He's kind, he's wise. He looks for ways that he can impart his wisdom and his kindness to his friends, and I'm the beneficiary of that.
Gerry is constantly thinking of creative and unique ways to raise money for scholarships for students at Pensacola State College, and he's a very generous soul.
I've been to several PSC events with Gerry, and Gerry is not one to take the limelight, although he may have been the founder or the innovator of the idea. He's not one to relish in the limelight and seek gratification or acknowledgement for what he's initiated. But that's Gerry.
People might not know that Gerry was responsible for bringing to the college some of our most enjoyable and long-lived fundraisers. For example, he started the pheasant hunt for the Alumni Association, and before that, the quail hunt for the Pensacola State College Foundation to raise funds for matching scholarships.
Last year, we had a fishing trip in Louisiana for Pensacola State for the Alumni Association. Gerry needed a ride, so I picked Gerry up. As soon as Gerry got in the car, probably for an hour, we probably were in Mobile before he finally calmed down, but all he could talk about was PSC. You know, what he was doing, you know, this fundraiser, how we can raise money for this. The guy just never stopped talking for an hour. And you know, I thought, of course I already knew this, that this guy is so dedicated to this college, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's off the charts what he thinks. So that's why I think Gerry is very well deserving of this award tonight.
Another special moment that Gerry and I had is, you know, Gerry, he retired from Wall Street, and one day he said, well, you know, I might like to teach one day. What would it take for me to be able to teach at the college level? And I says, an MBA. And by golly, about 3 years later, he had it.
Above and beyond anything else, he's trustworthy. His actions speak louder than his words.
I'll never forget that moment, and he touched my heart. That's Gerry Goldstein. He's a direct guy. He comes and tells you what he's thinking, always. But he's got a heart that really reaches out.
And mostly he cares very deeply for students and their welfare.
Gerry is deserving, highly deserving, most deserving of the PSC, Spirit of PSC Award, for sure. But I think another way to look at that is not that he's deserving, but that who else would be nominated? He is the one who deserves it. So we're lucky we have him as the recipient of this award. I think we've done a pretty good job at finding the right guy.
I appreciate the fact that you have remained my friend through thick and thin with the challenges that we've faced in making sure that we always had a super event turnout for the fundraisers that we've been involved in at Pensacola State College.
Hey, brother, congratulations. Well deserved. I'm glad your life process has brought this award to your attention. You deserve it, and it's long overdue.
Gerry, congratulations and thank you for all your years of dedication and support and everything that you've meant to Pensacola State College and our community. You're one of a kind, and it has been my great good fortune to know and work with you.
Well, Gerry, I think, you know, it's very well deserved. You know, what you have done for this college, you have raised hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years for this college. And I just, words cannot describe what you have done. And, you know, you continue every day to look for ways to raise money for the college.
Gerry, you are the person in life that I look up to the most. And I mean that. And I just wish I'd have known Gerry before. I served in the military for 31 years, and I've known a lot of good people. But I honestly think that I am short in my life for not having met Gerry Goldstein before. He's so impressive in terms of his approach to life and his kindness and his wisdom, as I've already said. I want to be like him. You know, I'd really like it if somebody came up to me and said, "You really remind me of Gerry Goldstein."